Brainwash on social media needs to stop. Reality needs to come back. Having such and such a diploma is not success. Now you got 16-year-olds dressing so provocative. Colors no longer exist in this world. Everything is beige and neutral, as the men their age cannot keep up the standard. Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome back, Empire, to part 2 of my really weird rant about women and best friends and females. But if you guys like that last video, I feel like you're gonna like this one. We're gonna continue on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the empire, join the journey, and join the experience. But enough talking. Let's get in to part 2. In my last video, I kind of went over the topic of women who need to stop stealing other people's identities to sell it to men to start a relationship. And I covered over the fact that females, you should not be cutting off your other life source, other lifelines to one man. You should not be so boy hungry where nothing else can be seen in front of you and such. This video, I kind of want to discuss social media base wise for females on this rant. And it's the fact that we need to normalize, like, this is not all we need to normalize, like, real life. Real life. And I want to start this off by saying TikTok, Instagram, social media has ruined females' perspective of real life. Like, honestly. And I say this because I've been hearing some ridiculous stories, and it's only ridiculous because of TikTok, and it's ridiculous because of Twitter, because of these other influencers or rappers or things these women look up to. Like, there's no reason 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, whatever type of year old. I'm talking about young ones, young women, 16, 17, 18, 19, talking about, I'm not going to get with the man if he can't buy me a Birkin. Is this 18-year-old boy, like, billionaire? Like, let's be honest. Can you buy yourself a Birkin? And the fact that these girls say no, but he has to be up there. Like, he needs to be buying me Birkins, taking me on trips. And he's 19 years old. He's 20 years old. He's 21 years old. Probably just starting off life, figuring what he wants to do with his life too. Unless he has that inheritance, unless he just, maybe started a business and he got that money now. The average of 18, 19-year-old boys don't have the money to buy you a Birkin. And the fact that you want it is ridiculous because it's this mindset of what social media is portraying. And it's sickening. And it's because there's so many young girls on TikTok, especially 16 years old. And I swear to you, when I look at them, I'm thinking they're 25 years old. I'm thinking these women are 30. I'm thinking these women are up in their age and such. I'm like, wow, they're a woman. It's their choice. The fact that I'm seeing a lot of these girls who look so grown, being so prerogative, so much makeup, so much clothing wise, the way they're going out club after club after club, and I'm hearing that they just turned 17. I saw this one TikToker, she does these, I'm not gonna name her because she seems like a cool girl, no hate, but she does these skincare type of things, she does these sexy hip dances, these thirst traps type of things, and such and such and such on TikTok. Very big popularity, very big person. When I figured out she just celebrated her 18th birthday, I was blown away. Because this whole time, I've been seeing her on TikTok even since last year. So in my mind, I'm thinking this whole time, you were 17 years old? And guess what these 17-year-olds do? They mimic the other 17-year-olds, and those 17-year-olds mimic the others, and they're mimicking these older women who have men who are these rappers, influencers making these big money, they have those type of finances where they want those men of those finances. Where they say, oh, my man takes me on trips. My man buys me a Birkin. My man buys me my Chanel bag. My man. That's my man. I'm going to stick by him type of vibe. You're 19 years old. You're 16 years old. What does a 16-year-old boy got to do to buy you a Birkin? A 16-year-old boy probably buying you McDonald's is breaking his wallet, but he's really doing it out of his love, out of his ways that he can. That's all he can really afford. And he's, like I'm telling you, I'm hearing 16-year-olds saying he needs to buy me a Chanel bag. My man needs to take me on trips and da 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 da. 16 years old. You know what I was doing at 16 years old? I wanted to go to the mall. You know, I just wanted to go to the mall. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to take adventures. That's just me. I can't say that's everyone, but I was an adventurous person. I still am. But women over here, because of social media, the brainwashing, the corruptedness, the lies of social media is now mutating this new generation of women. All I'm hearing, if he ain't paying for this, your man, if no man is loving you, if he ain't paying for your $1,300 nails every bi-weekly. Mind you, I'm talking about like 19-year-olds. My nails cost $800. If he can't pay for that bi-weekly, then what are you doing? Then what are you doing? He needs to have a car. He needs to have money. And do you have that? Do you have that? No. So why does he have to? He's 18 years old. He's 19 years old. Why does he have to have a car? Why does he have to pay $800 for your nails every bi-weekly? And now also on social media is these lies. There's so many photoshops out there on social media, photoshopping their face, photoshopping their bodies, photoshopping their skin to look all poreless and two-tone. I come on here barefaced because we need to come to the fact that this is normal. I have dark spots, I got acne scars, because this is normal. I'm not a walking Barbie. Like, this is normal. I don't have these big glowy eyes, or what's the thing? The doughy eye and siren eye and doughy eye and become cross-eyed because you're confused. Not everybody has these big, thick, luscious hair, but no, it's this brainwashing of social media that is mutating these women. I gotta have a high maintenance life. Everybody's doing these daily life vlogs where they all have the same living room decoration, the minimalist look, the beige and the cable knitted blanket and the fabricated twisty ball thing decor thing and the beige wall and the minimalist look, the beige and the beige and the beige and the whites and the whites and the whites and the beige and the beige and the beige and then the one green plant. Y'all the same. Y'all just mimicking. Y'all are sheep. See, it goes back to my old video. Y'all are sheep. You don't have nothing inside of you. What one person does, the other person copies. It just keeps going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I need to live a high maintenance life. I need to go to the spa and get my skin taken care of. I need to get my nails done. I need to get my hair done. I get a new hair every 3 days. Some girls I see, I'm like, you just installed that wig. How are you taking off that wig and installing the next one? And now you got no edges. And that's why you keep wearing no wigs, because you ruined your hair and you're too embarrassed to wear your real hair. So you keep wearing the wig. So you keep damaging the damage until it's broken. Right. We got social media so filled up with women who don't gotta do nothing to become famous. Let's just be very honest. At the end of the day, I'm not a hater. Do whatever you want. I am not your god. I'm not your parents to you young ones. I can't do. If you making your bread, if you making a hundred bill, a hundred thousand bill, just doing this on TikTok, and the tongue thing looking like a whole giraffe. If that's what's, I mean, get your money, I guess. You are your own person. You live your own life. But it's the fact that that's where we come to brainwashing now, where women who have who are in the sense, what would be the word, who are deemed beautiful in society's eyes, right? So the fair skin, the big lips, the beautiful eyes, the cheekbones, the jawline, and they know how to be seductive in the camera. They're doing this with the finger. You gotta do the finger, you gotta do this, and you gotta lip sync over videos. Sounds like you're doing a casting of a spell to me. Because, yeah, the fact that women can easily become famous from doing that, doing a 5 second, I just want to hip dance video and this whole head nod thing, 5 seconds, and they can become famous, viral, sponsorships, money. Things are just coming flowing to them. What do these younger girls see? They see that. They think that's success now. These younger girls look to that and they think this is success. This is where success is at. I'm seeing mommy, I'm seeing daddy went to college and high school, they graduate with degrees, and they're still working three different jobs. They're still working, slaving, and da 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 da. I don't want to do that. But this girl on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, on welcome to my high maintenance life vlog and da 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 da. Like I said, no hate, no hate. But the brainwash of social media needs to stop. Reality needs to come back because now these young girls are seeing this and thinking, look how easy their life is. They just wake up, pick up a camera, brush their teeth so pretty, wash their face so pretty, put makeup on. The hard day in their life is I gotta get my nails done, I gotta get my matcha tea. I gotta go put my dog to the vet, and I have to go do a photo shoot, and I gotta go do this makeup. And then you see them in a chair, and the hand is just there, and they're putting the lipstick on, and they're vlogging. They're like, that's their hard day log. They got to do a photo shoot. Oh, I gotta do this brand deal, and yeah, I gotta go to the gym and I just gotta be fabulous because that's what you're watching me for. And since you're watching me for that, that's how I get paid. Now that's how now these girls see that as success. Going to college, going to university, having a degree, having a bachelor's, having such and such a diploma is not success. Being famous on Instagram, being pretty, having a man flying you out here and there from London to LA, breakfast in Paris, lunch in Germany, and then dinner in China. That's the life of success. And why? Because social media has pretty much decreed it so. Hey guys, I'm going on another trip to the Bahamas. I gotta do this influencer trip. So I'm going to Bahamas. So come pack with me. Like, oh wow, my life is so hard. While these young girls are looking at their mom and dad, like I said, got degrees, went to university, went to college, but they're saving three different jobs to uphold a basic house because the economy, life just be that rough. So guess what they're gonna do? Now you got 16-year-olds dressing so provocative. Some of these 16-year-olds, 17, 18-year-olds, and 19-year-olds, they're so developed in their breast, in their hips, in their thighs, in their butts. Some of them are so developed. It's their genes. Maybe they naturally got that figure. And they know it, so they play it to their advantage. Now they're viral. Now they're famous for these horny guys who are tens and 50 years older than them, thirsting, lusting after them. And they know this is what's going to get me fame because once I get fame, I get fortune because fame and fortune are cousins. Because I don't want to do what you, I don't want to go through this whole McDonald's thing. I don't want to do that. If I can be different and if I can be that chosen one where I can be famous and have money because I'm pretty of my looks, I don't care. I'm going to do it. If I got to twerk, if I got to twerk in front of a screen and showing my whole coochie, showing my butt and cheeks clapping because we can't say certain words on YouTube. So if you gotta see certain cheeks like YouTube, I mean face cheeks. If you gotta see certain cheeks clapping and certain outprints on my body to give me the fame and fortune of these YouTuber influencers, I'm gonna do it. It's a brainwashing system. Nothing's normal anymore for women. Women are now looking at social media as the new normal. Oh my gosh, look at her. She gets her nails done. I want that. I want that. That's the new normal. I guess to get to be like her, to be like this. Some influencers I'm not gonna name them. But like a lot of women, they're looking at these influencers, they're like, oh my God, they're living that life and they look happy. So if I wanna be happy, I gotta be living that life. It's a brainwashing system. Nothing's the same. In fact, now that when someone comes on here with bare face looking human, not poreless and flowing and da 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 da. When women come out here looking real, not put together, just being real, being human, women hate it. She couldn't put on a wig. She couldn't put on some foundation. She couldn't just doll herself up. Look how she's dressed and look how she's presenting herself. Your identity is a wig. Your identity is eyelashes. Your identity are nails. Your identity is makeup and the beauty of what you're trying to portray. You have nothing. That's just your identity. Why? Because social media, TikTok really took it to the next level. You can easily become famous if you are pretty and do a little sexy hip dance showing your waist and your and your cleavage. Sorry, can't say certain words on YouTube anymore. Showing certain body parts. I'm so sick of YouTube. Showing certain body parts is how you can get famous on TikTok. Because the men do it too. I'm sick of these men trying to seduce you through their phone. with the whole hand up on the door. Da, da, da. Go outside or something. Go read a book. I'm ranting about because social media has taken over women, young and old. There's no more teenagers. There's no more teenagers. After you're 12, you're an adult. There's no more the awkward stage, which a lot of people have talked about, so I don't want to talk about it. But there's no more the awkward stage. There's no more that teenager stage where you're trying to find yourself, what you're trying to see. You don't go through that emo stage anymore. You don't go through that awkward stage anymore and da 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 da. No, because you got 13-year-olds doing a 12-step skincare routine. You got 15-year-olds doing a whole 5 billion 10 commandment steps hair routine and workout routines. You got 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds saying this is how I grew my glutes, this is how I keep my waist tight. 15 years old doing a whole gym routine and such, how I stay fit, how I keep my figure. And when I swear to you, when I look at them, I swear they're like 23. I'm like, oh no, this is a 23-year woman. Hey guys, I'm turning 16, my sweet 16 vlog. Huh? What do you mean your sweet 16 vlog? What do you mean your sweet 16 vlog? And don't even get me started on why mothers, why are mothers allowing their 12-year-old daughter to have a middle part 50-inch bust down wig? Why? Why does your 12-year-old need it? Why does your 12-year-old need to be iced out, have long acrylic nails, have eyelash extensions? Why does your 12-year-old daughter need to grow up so fast? Why can't you put her in some pigtails? Why can't you put her in some nice basic run around playing the play in the playground clothing? Why is your 12-year-old daughter rocking Chanel, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, walking to school with a whole Chanel backpack, a Burberry scarf, a Chanel socks with a big CC thing on? Like, give kids things they can play around. Go play. Here's some tights, here's a t-shirt, whatever, go play. What happened to just letting kids be kids? Why were the teenagers being teenagers? You got teenagers having a whole makeup routine, a baddie makeup routine, sexy makeup routine. I'll never forget the day when Valentine's Day comes around. I've never seen more teenagers, and when I say teenagers, I mean 18-year-olds and like down, making Valentine's Day makeup ideas. Who are you dressing for? Who are you dressing for? Hey, why? Because that's another thing. Why are 16-year-olds doing lingerie try-on hauls on TikTok? So guys, I am partnering with such and such and such, and they're showing me their bra and their underwear. And you parents are allowing this? Of course you are, because it's bringing the paycheck. It's bringing the paycheck. You are destroying your daughter's life. You are destroying this young girl's life to actually just have a teenage life. You're destroying and allowing her to grow up so fast in the world because social media has deemed this is now the new normal. You must be perfect. Your waist must look like this. Your breast must look like this. Your butt must look like this. Your face must look like this. Your lips must look like this. And if you're dark skin, you gotta go bleach your skin and become light skin. And you gotta perm your hair to have loose curly hair, especially to the black community. And if you are more Caucasian, you're more white, you gotta straighten your hair. If your hair is too frizzy and curly, straighten it. Straighten it. Why is this the new normal? It needs to stop. Because women are no longer finding identity in themselves. They're no longer building themselves. There's no longer a teenager stage to grow. There's no longer the young adult stage, the early 20s. I don't even say the early 20s, the 20s on the hold. The 20s on the hold is like really the young stage of someone coming from their teenagehood to grow and to see more in themselves and in the world. But that no longer exists. That's now taken away. That's now gone. Poof. Why? Because social media has told women what they need to be. Social media has told women how they should be dating, who they need to date. If he ain't buying you a Birkin, he ain't buying you. He ain't taking you out to no dinner. Talking about if a man takes you to this type of restaurant, he don't love you. Can you afford the 5-star restaurant? No. So why does he have to? Y'all broken and hurt. You don't know what you want. You don't have the idea what you want. You're allowing social media to dictate. You're allowing these podcasts, these alpha male podcasts, and these woman and feminine energy, dark feminine energy, light, whatever feminine energy, siren nines and doughy. You're allowing all these social media to shape and mold you into what success is when they themselves don't even use it. The amount of women on here and a lot of people on here on social media is a lie. It is such a lie. They don't even use it themselves. The woman on here telling you, never let a man do this to you. Never let a man do this to you. But when you actually go in the relationship, they're the most submissive. Hey, they're the most submissive person you ever see. They're cooking. But they're the same ones saying never cook for a man. And they're cooking. They're the same ones that say never clean for a man. They're cleaning. They're the same one that says, never let a man tell you how to dress. But as soon as a man says, I don't like what you're wearing, change it. Okay. They're the same people that don't even practice what they preach. And they're putting this expectation out there when they're not even keeping them themselves. Because they know themselves that the advice they're giving is just marketing. It's just marketing because that's what women want to hear. That's what women want to believe, thinking a man's going to fall in love with me if I'm acting like a stuck up 5-year-old. It's a marketing to me anyway. Like, I'm not going to say it is a marketing. To me, it's a marketing. Because these women tell these lies and tell these advice and da 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 when they're not even using that advice in the relationship. And to me, a woman should not be giving advice if you're going from man to man to man to man to man. Okay, guys, I want to give you advice on how you find a man, but they're on their 10th baby daddy. You should not be giving advice. You need to go to pray. You need to go to the Lord. That's what you need to do. And here are these women eating it up. Here are these women eating it up. They're looking at these 10th baby mamas who have 3 different baby daddies and 5 different children. And they're taking their advice because guess what? This baby mama, she's rocking Burberry, she's rocking Chanel, she's going on trips. All her kids are in luxury. She's in luxury. She's in a big house, big body, Benz body. That's what I call a baby yellow. She has a surgery. She can do wigs and da 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 da. She's high maintenance and she got followers and such and such. And now we got women thinking, okay, I don't need a husband. I don't need a man to take care of me. If I can get impregnated by enough man and get enough money coming through my wallet, enough finances coming into me, I can live that high luxury life that is portrayed on social media. I can, because that's happy. Because look at them, they're happy, they're glowing, they're beautiful. They got the house, they got the kids, they got everything. They can go party, they can go shake it up in the club, they can get lit, they can get on the table and be like Summer Walker, split open, busted wide open in the middle of the split on the couch of a club. Yeah, I want to live that type of life, and clearly to live that type of life, I gotta act like her. That's the new normal now. That's the new normal now. No, I don't hear kids saying no more, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a police officer. I want to own a business. I want to start a sneaker business. I don't know, whatever. I don't hear kids having dreams anymore. I don't hear children, women especially, having dreams and ambitions to do things anymore. It's just straight up social media, because social media has shown me that women who do this become successful, and the success means happiness. So if I want to do that, I gotta rip away my identity and rip away everything about me and become that woman, become her, because she is her. She is it. I want to be the it girl because the it girls get it all. I don't have an identity anymore. I just have a social media personality. That's all I have now. Social media is just blinding. It has mutated women into this whole other thing. We went from women need to bring themselves up. There's certain women are still not allowed to read in certain countries. Certain women are not allowed to go to school and broaden their horizon. Certain women can't even play like certain sports. Like, you know how hard it is to have women sports be recognized? Women like athletes to be recognized? It's so hard already. You got women out there trying to make doors open for the rest of us. Women in the medical field, women in sports fields, women in business, women in politics. You got so many women out there trying to open doors for us, trying to make, and here social media showing these women, nope, success can just be about you dressing in the most scandalous Fashion Nova outfit in the world. As long as you do a 5-second video on TikTok and do this, y'all gotta remember the finger. You gotta remember the finger and the head nod and the tongue. Y'all looking like a demon. I ever seen those statues from other cultures with a demon, and it's like, they're like, that's what you look like. You just look like a demon because, yeah. But like, social media has now to control a female. To normalize, this is how a woman should be treated. This is how a woman should be dressed. This is how a woman should be acting. A woman now can call herself defiled words, and it's now normal. A woman no longer needs to cover herself to like hide her beauty. She must expose everything because skin means skinning. And what I'm going to do is show skin. I'm always going to show skin because I got that body. I got that is. Women now need to be buying manicures, lace front, eyelash, this and that and that and the third. You got to Photoshop on social media because you can't look human. You're not allowed to look human anymore. You must look like an anime. You must look like a cartoon 24/7. It's given Cartoon Network style, right? Women now need, when they get in dating a man, I don't care how old you are, if he ain't buying you a Birkin, he ain't with you. If he ain't flying you to Bora Bora, he ain't getting you. Okay? I need trips and flights and material, material, material. And then even if you are single independent, you gotta live a high maintenance life. You need to have a penthouse. You need to have the minimalist decor because everything has to be beige and beige and beige and beige. Colors no longer exist in this world. Everything is beige and neutral and minimalist, and everybody's afraid to wear colors. Everybody's afraid to wear something popping. Like you put a fur in front of this generation, they go, ah! You put some patterns in front of this generation, some texture, some patterns, some colors in front of them, they might have a seizure and just seize up. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. This social media has brainwashed this whole generation. This whole generation. But it has completely mutated women into a new way that is not even real. It's a lie. Social media is a lie. And the women on social media are lies. Are lies. That's what it is. Y'all think they're driving this luxurious car. It's on lease. It's on lease. Or they're living in this luxurious mansion. They're renting. They're renting. And they're hoping each video gets the views so they can keep up. It's like it's their drug. Anytime the video decreases, anything that starts to decrease, they no longer can maintain that. Because high maintenance, high luxury life and this and that, a 16-year-old wearing the most, a 16-year-old not allowed to be 16, a 16-year-old straight away being 30 years old is now normal. A 16-year-old having contour, makeup, the most provocative outfits on history, a 12-year-old wearing Chanel and Birkin, 18-year-olds who somehow got drunk elephant skincare and this makeup and jewelry. Like why does a 17-year-old have a vanity table the size of like I don't know how young y'all are. Y'all remember those dish racks where your parents would put them into? I forgot what they're called, but like it was like this big chest thing where they'll put their plates and cups into. Like some of their vanity is like it's that big. It just looks like a gigantic case. Like that side is wigs, that side is bags and heels and this and jewelry and the third. What's wrong with some basic Ardennes jewelry? What's wrong with some Forever 21 jewelry? Why do you need Pandora? Why do you need Tiffany Co? And why do you got 10 of them? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And then that's how the grooming starts because the men their age cannot keep up the standard that has been falsely placed onto them as a lie. These older men come to them and start grooming them and they fall. And they fall. Social media has just tainted women on a whole at this point. I can't stress this anymore. The fact that women are sacrificing friendships for beauty, the fact that women are sacrificing everything for social media fame, for validation from men, for beauty and fame and fortune, just validation. The fact that women are becoming these robots, no longer allowed to think and feel for themselves. Women are no longer to develop. You're no longer to have acne. You're no longer to be sad and just want to be alone. No, you got to be at the club. You got to be partying. You got to always dress like this. Makeup needs to be appointed like this. Men need to validate you 24/7. If you walk out of your house and 5 men did not already try to get your number, you malfunction. And when you get in a relationship because you're so boy hungry, you're so boy blinded, that any of your friends and family try to talk to you to see how you're doing, you immediately equal it to them wanting your boyfriend. Every woman wants your man. Every woman wants your man. Your garbage, trash, dumper looking Sesame Street man. That's what everyone wants because he looks like a puppet. Fuzzy, furry, and doesn't even pronounce his words. A whole puppet. The fact that women, I don't even know where to start. Like, I don't know. But I'm done. I'm done with my rant. I'm done here. I said what everything I wanted to say, and that is just woman, add value to yourself as in my last video. My last video. Add value to yourself. Don't be afraid to have your own identity. And stop being so boy hungry. Don't cut off your friends because of a man. Develop your own personality. Stop stealing someone else's personality and trait to sell it to someone else to build a relationship that is built off false and lies, so it's gonna crumble. Woman, it's okay to be human, and it's okay to find yourself. Take time to find yourself. Take time to see who you are. Who is you? What is you like? What do you not like? What annoys you? What triggers you? What trauma do you need to heal from? Do you need to go to a therapy? Probably. Like, it's okay. It's okay. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm a hater of women. I am a woman myself. I'm not trying to sound like a hater, but I'm really here doing this video to call out the BS. It's not okay to do a lot of these things. And it's not okay because you yourself are not a person, and that's scary. I want women to develop their own being. I want women to develop their own personality. Be yourself and be kind and truthful and loving. And don't be blinded by a male. Don't be blinded by men so much. Don't be so hungry for men so much. You are more than what that man called you to be. God has called you to be a higher. Because don't get me started on that. I tried so hard to keep the scriptures down. Because if I really went into the scriptures, we gonna be here all night. Like, women, females, I love you all. But some of y'all are bad friends. Some of y'all are toxic, and you need to fix it. Some of y'all are too man hungry. And some of y'all need to validate yourself. Don't let pretty privilege and this idea that you need to be beautiful on social media deemed worthy beautiful to live a successful and happy life. Find what you love and figure out who you are, and you will live a happy and successful life. Follow Jesus and you will live a perfect life. Yeah, y'all. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say. Because if I really keep going on, I'm just gonna keep ranting. So this is the end of this series. If you guys like me ranting or just talking, like, I don't know, if you guys just like these type of things, like, press that like button. Comment down your thoughts and your feelings. I'm just gonna wrap this up right here, right now. I've been talking for too long because this is part 2, but I've been sitting here for a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if you see me looking up, I'm looking at my lights because I have lights up and everywhere. But yeah, so if y'all like this, you like the energy, you like the vibes, you like what this empire is about, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Join the empire, join the journey, and join the experience. But until next time, crown off.